So, as a way to thank you, my subscribers on YouTube and my followers on Tumblr, I'm going to share with you all my old and recent art. Let's get started. So someone on Tumblr once asked me to draw myself with these expressions, and this is how I used to draw myself. I always wanted long hair, really long and fluffy, or poofy, whatever. And I guess I forgot to draw myself a nose and maybe my glasses. My mom once asked me to draw for her a little comic of the tea consent video, so I used myself and other Tumblr folks in it, and it never got finished. So here's like the first part, and like the first few parts of it never got finished. Oof. And here I drew myself as my once favorite Disney princess, Princess Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. Do not call her Sleeping Beauty. Her name is Princess Aurora. Get it right. And here we have an AU I created because I have a huge obsession with Kingdom Hearts, like I did in the past and I still do now. I love it so much. I combined Cuphead and Kingdom Hearts, and here we have it. I drew myself in Cuphead. This is not self-shipping, I swear. I'm 16. I know better. I'm not a fangirl, I swear. Anyway, so my outfit is based off the Oathkeeper, one of the Keyblades I like. It's pretty neat. And then we have Mugman with two of my Tumblr buddies, sort of. Tazzy and I hardly keep in contact, I guess. You got Tazzy over here, we got Mugboy, and Zoe Gloom, who disappeared off Tumblr. I'm not sure if she's doing okay or not, but, so I gave her a ghostly look. Yeah. Rest in peace, Zoe. And then I made this piece of art for someone on Amino, Cookie Crumbs. We got my Joey boy over there. Yes, that's my Joey. And Richie Zane drew a OC, I think, for this future-ish AU known as Inky Ties. Go follow Cookie Crumbs on Amino if any of you have Amino. She is amazing. And this is something I drew God knows how far back, but I love Pokemon and I still do, and my favorites are mostly the ones that I find are pretty spooky and Halloween almost related. Yeah, so that's myself as a trainer. And with all my favorite Pokemon babies. I love this one. And Mimikyu is the best. Protect them. Protect them. And here we have like 3 different game references. There's a Tumblr post that said, the last game that you played is the game that you are stuck in for the rest of your life or something. So my friend Chlorine Brownies got stuck in Ib. Star, I forgot the rest of his name, got stuck in, just call him Star, he got stuck in Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, and I got stuck in Mario. We're all falling or something. Another drawing of me just chilling in the grass with the nice blue sky. The rest of my... And then one day I was drawing myself and my friends as Mario characters, and I drew myself as Gino, and I really like this and how it came out back then. Pretty adorable looking. I suck at drawing mushrooms, I swear. That looks so... This is just some random piece of art where I drew myself and my friend, Kate, I think it was Kat. Yeah, Kat. All I want right now is the sweet release of death. That sounds really good. Maybe tomorrow. It's Monday. When you forget your entire life focuses on the success of this class. Finals are tomorrow and you didn't stay. Oof. And long ago I drew this. My 3 favorite boys. Rayman, Raybox, and Ray Nemesis, because my 2 younger sisters and I, we played Rayman, or Origins, and Legends a lot. So I decided to draw them. Yay. I love the game so much. And here we have my Gemsona raspberry floor. I haven't figured out if I should, what kind of weapon I should give her, but my 12-year-old sister was like, give her a dagger, stibbity stabbity. Something that's still in the works for my 14-year-old sister, myself and her as Inklings. I'm thinking I'll make myself an Octoling, maybe. And then this was a gift for Pipes, Flow Friend, Forever and Ever, and Ace of Intuition. They're Joey boys. And then we got a Hat in Time Kid and Snatcher Boy. Yay. Prepare yourselves for more old art. 3 whole books. Hooray. My friend Erin Brown's OC Jade, Gemsona, I should say, never got to finish her color her. I was going to give her to her and have her color her. I was so dumb. Here we have Henry Finross. He is, my Henry's, uncle, who he was named after. His uncle. And here we have my Joey, beating the heck out of Ace of Intuition's Joey, Snowy. Mine goes by Felix because that's his middle name. And Ace's Joey got his nickname because of his white hair. Thank you, Anne. And here's Henry Finross with his wife Linda when they were younger, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. This just happened. I thought it'd be cute to draw them together. And then this is my Tumblr buddies, Joey Halfasex. I can't pronounce their Tumblr name, but I call him Halfy for short. So I drew him in that shirt because it was funny. I'm gonna skip the next page because it's crap. Have some angst for the soul, children. Whole squad of Henrys, and they're all playing games, drinking, and eating chips. Here we have Ask Joey Drew Studios. Henry, his last name is Batum, I think it is. Yeah, basically the initials of Bendy and Ink Machine, Batum. Then we have Haffy's Henry Boy. I just don't know what his name would be. Then we have Squiggly Diggs, mine. Yes, I gave him 2 different eye colors and very floofy hair. I don't need your sass. Then there's Universe's Henry. What was their name? I almost forgot Shiny Zango for a second there. Shiny Zango's Henry and Lost Moon Gazers. So I found in my mom's room like a black glove. It was real long. And it just felt so nice, and then I ended up drawing my son with black gloves and just this face. I don't know why. Okay. My friend, Mr. Mickey Drooney, I drew their Henry in this because they requested it. I do requests as long as it's Tumblr. Then I drew my boy in this because a friend at school requested it, and I'm like, okay. Then Mr. Mickey Journey and I, or as I call them, Standism, which was their old Tumblr, we made a Heather AU, but it's just Joey's, and maybe a few other peeps. So we have my Joey as Veronica Sawyer, Mr. Mickey Journey's as Jason Dean, Pipes, Joey as Heather McNamara, Haffy's Joey as Martha Dunstock, Ace's Joey as Snowy Duke, not Snowy, I meant to say Heather Duke, and then Drew God's Joey as Heather Chandler. And here is the Joey Drew crew and how it started. Before I add any more, have a meme. I draw memes. She send me memes. This is art for a fanfic I have been working on lately on Tumblr. It's called Double Trouble. and it's related between Mr. Mickey Journey's Joey showing up in the studio full of other Joeys and meeting mine, and they have like a brotherly relationship. This is art that was supposed to be part of a school project, but guess the art didn't show up in the Google Doc or whatever. I am angered. That is me right there. That beautiful being. And then my two pals, classmates who worked with me, have another meme. Is this a snowy? And then my friend Mr. Mickey Journey and I, we created another AU. It was very angsty. It's long to explain, but if I can, I'll leave a link to the time when I posted this and the other pieces of art related to said angsty AU. That explains what this is all about, but basically in short, Mr. Mickey Journey's Joey wanted, and mine, and Ace's Joey's daughter Joy, like they're all grown up in the future. They all decide to run a little studio together, and Felix is the one to have like some sort of sickness first, and then Joy catches it on or something. So Peach is like, oh, I can't lose the people who I call my family, so he decides to use the ink machine on them. Felix turns into Boris. Joy becomes a almost perfect Alice, and Peach becomes the not so perfect and horribly nightmarish Fuel Bendy. Enjoy having that ingrained into your mind. A drawing of Gingy for like the AU that I just spoke of now, but like this is what happens when he journeyed deeper into the studio looking for his sons and Joy. Never got to finish this, but I will. My Joey boy when he was younger and his dad. Again, this is another AU, but it's like Peachy and Felix are actually related, and this is their older sister, Jessie. Yes, these precious children. It's long to explain again, but in short, their mom died, their house burned, well, like how their mom died, their house burned down by some mysterious person who started the fire, and because they lost their mom, their dad was so devastated. Also, secretly, their father is Satan. It's really long to explain that story, specifically how their dad is Satan. But their dad decides to leave them at a studio with the specific Joys I'm going to name off. Snowy, Gingy, Joey, Halfies, Joey, and Carmy. And so Gingy is supposed to be their newfound caretaker. He takes them in, and immediately, next thing in the morning, the other Joys learn of these kids and become concerned because they reply that their father is Satan. I have an obsession. Again, maybe. Another AU, but it's like mermaids and pirates. Gay! This is how we're gonna build our empire. Again, this was for a school project about like how we're gonna like build our empire and like democracy and stuff. So there's me and my buddy, I forget his name, another, just one of the classmates that I worked with. There he is again. So again, for the class history, world history project about building an empire. My Henry boy, but he's a shark. I was gonna draw Grant Cohen as a koi fish, but never finished it, but I will, for you guys. The Joeys, but they're all a bunch of ponies. What's a meme? I'll be finishing this later. Drew myself again, but like with different clothes, my glasses, and I look real stupid. An El Dorado AU. but it's Joey's. Just these two. And I drew my Joey boy in a dress. Did the same to Gingy, Snowy. They all look so good. This one as well. You know that AU I was telling you about where Gingy becomes the caretaker of Satan's kids? Here they are, but grown up. Beautiful. So a friend of mine finished their test thing and they asked if they could draw my book. And I was like, yeah, sure, go for it. And they made this and I am impressed. I think I burped. Her name was Akira and she's pretty amazing. A comic I made for Pipes and Ace. Can I kill him? No. Please. No. Ugh. Just a little bit. Ugh. More Joeys. There can never be too many Joeys. We got Gingy, Peachy, Felix, Small Joey, and Cape. I didn't know what else to call him, so I improvised. This one belongs to my friend Mariana, and this one belongs to Amethyst Animations. Go follow them on Tumblr. Go, follow them. Follow Mr. Mickey Journey too. And Pipes, and me. Follow us all. Angst. So I was listening to the song, Pigeon by Cavetown, and this happened, and I was like, great, angst. Blank. Let's go through the next art book of ye olden days. God, what's in here? Oh, it's lots of Ed's World. Yes, I was a fan of Ed's World once. I did some redrawing of my favorite scenes, especially Tord with Unhappy Face. Tord, but with my 4 favorite faces. He do a blep. He looks high. That is a mood. These are all moods. So I drew myself and my Tumblr friends as Tom's World, but my friend Multifrisk is Matt, my buddy Luke is Ed, and I am Tord.